Hey guys, welcome back to the Confirmed RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, getting ourselves back into another Bitcoin video. We're definitely in something interesting here if we're going to wind up zooming on in and looking at the current trend. If you're trading and if you've been on the channel long enough, you'd understand and maybe recognize the first thing I'm recognizing right now. So what I want to doing for you guys is just kind of getting rid of everything that I usually have on my chart with all the lines. And I'm going to start off just brand new with you guys and give you guys my ideas literally right here and just go forward. So look at this bottom side trend right here, starting over here around that's 59.7 and kind of ascending on upwards. And then we have our top side, which you could use it all the way on the top here. You can use these 1, 2, 3 candles, and it doesn't really matter if that one doesn't hit exactly to the top because at least you need 3. Or if you really wanted to use the candle bodies, you could start over here with that candle body, just like this. Go across like that, and you can see that the precipice of the apex will be ending up, well, it looks like tomorrow morning. But what I'll do is just for the safe, for the sake of things, just kind of use the upper hand, and you can still see it does end around the same time still. But okay, this is just going to end up changing our target a little bit. So what we have here now is that this would be that pennant formation where you wind up using this move into that sort of move like this, and then you have that length right here that gets used as the breakout like that. So we have that same exact thing going on here right now. So what we're going to wind up doing is just taking that length right there to there, and we're going to apply it to here, and you can see that move brings us up to around 71,000. So we see that move to $71,000, and we were talking around 73 would be maybe what we would see. Sorry about that. Dwight was a little happy to be in the room with me doing my charts. But this is what I would see. This is what you would, I wouldn't say this is the first stop. What I would wind up doing first is using the width of this pennant, and you would see that's around 66.5. So we're going to come up right below that, 66,000, 65,000. No, sorry, 66.5. Okay. Seems about right. So Bitcoin has this on the table. It looks like it's pretty much imminent. It looks like it's going to be happening this week. Within the next 7 days, going to be trying to get there and retesting its all-time high. It's just what's in the pudding. It's just exactly what we're kind of showing right now. What we can do is bring up some indicators. Let's see what we got, guys. We're going to wind up bringing up our RSI. Let's type that in real quick. Relative Strength Index. See how we're doing. On a daily, I mean, we're pretty up there on an 82. So the only problem being up here this high is we're just as overextended as we ever have been in the past when we see ourselves push up like this. So that's the only thing we're going to really be kind of conscious of. But what's interesting is that we're seeing that kind of bullish formation coming out of it, and we're up here this overbought on a daily like this. Maybe weekly isn't. No, the weekly is up there really high too. But it'd be really great to get the weekly close tomorrow. 1 day and 1 hour up this high. It'll be the highest close, weekly close that Bitcoin's ever had. But definitely something for you guys to think about. Definitely something to kind of really hone in on. But what I could wind up seeing happening here on the daily is maybe it wouldn't be till Monday, and then we get the bounce up Tuesday into Wednesday. I would say maybe get up there into the upper 60s. But as you can see, when we get into uncharted territory, once it gets above 64,900, just about, that's just one big open region. Obviously, we're thinking around 73,000 if it were to push up like that, but that's just something to really kind of hone in on. But I would just, the RSI is really, really throwing caution at me right now, though, is just because of how overbought it is. But otherwise, it is in a continuation formation. Maybe if I were to grab maybe volume right now, maybe that could give us a good indicator. If we just grab volume, see what the volume looks like. But the volume is starting to dwindle. Because we're about to close it in 9 minutes. But it's also a Saturday. Okay, all right. The things could be like that. As you can see, volume on weekends ain't that great. And you see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are good volume days. So you can't write it off just yet. We'll see how it holds trend. If you were to zoom back in on the short-term period right here, go to the 15-minute chart perhaps, you can see that us holding above was it 61,478 right around that region, we're a-okay. If you were to really extend this outwards, just like this, you can see that we're bullish to continue if it stays above basically 61,819 actually, because then that's going to show to the reverse and go back to the upside. But I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I appreciate every single one of you. Looks like we've came back down to the bottom right here around the 30 on the RSI, came back at the top, and now kind of just meandering in the middle. So you have this pennant forming out of an uptrend. Typically those are bullish. That's just that's just a pure basic TA. But RSI says oversold, so overbought. And you go on the technicals here too, like a 1 day, and obviously everything's gonna be like buy, but you know, we don't use these. I don't try to use those. Use my own technical analysis instead of listening to what this signal says, because sometimes they're not right. But all right, guys, hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on my next video.